Well, let me scoot back. Take two. I think now is afternoon. So good afternoon, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. Want to kind of tell y'all a little bit, what we've been doing from Saturday, what we did Saturday, and then yesterday. Yesterday we got a significant amount of rain, which was very much needed. And basically I came down, took care of the chicken, and went back up and did some research on the computer. Saturday, we did as we said, and Brooke didn't go. Her family, they had decided to go camping, and her dad was going to bring her over there, but she wanted to go camping. I told her to just stay and have family time. So my sister went with me. We got there in between 10 and 10:30, and we met the Texas Boys hyphenated Sharing and Truth YouTube channel. Somehow I ran across them in a feed several months back, and I have been watching them ever since. They're in Texas, of course, over towards the Longview area, not too far, really from Mineola. Wonderful family. Matt and the dad get on, and they do a lot of lives. They also do a lot of talks where they're sharing other individuals' information of what's happening in the world. And I think I kind of told y'all a little bit about that previously. In the cattle industry, and now we're getting off into the banking and financial industry. And I think that part of the video I may cut out of the previous one, because I kind of cut my head off, but that's okay. But that information that I shared, I'll try to put all that in a different video and not put it in this one. Anyway, we went to Bob Wells Nursery in Mineola, Texas, Cirilla Farms, for their fall festival. It was wonderful. We talked to the Texas Boys family for, 30, 45 minutes. Might have been an hour. We probably could have talked to them all day long. It was very pleasant. It was nice to get to know them. I thought they had moved from Oregon 7 to 8 years ago, but actually they had moved from the Northeast, which once the father told me that, it kind of made sense. He has investments, financial, brokerage, being a broker and stuff like that experience, and that kind of made sense. So we talked to them. My sister even talked to them, and my sister's not one, she really doesn't have time to watch the YouTube. She's busy with her own home. She's got horses, cattle, her job, and she really doesn't have time to get on and watch YouTube videos. But she did go and watch one of theirs that I had told her about, where they were Matt, the oldest son, was interviewing one of the cattle ranchers local to them, and we found out it happened to be their neighbor. So she got to talking to him, which I love to see, that back and forth, and we just got to know each other. And I really, really enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed it. And then we went looking for fruit trees. They had some other vendors set up that were selling some different things. But we got out and started looking for fruit trees. I knew kind of what I wanted. I knew what everybody had told me would grow well in East Texas. But we got to the nursery, and I'm seeing all these different other varieties of trees that seem to be faring very well at the nursery, and I'm like, well, all we can do is try. And I've got a little piece that I'll put in showing you what I got out of the garden this morning and the trees that I bought. But it was really, really nice. They had, I think he was a professor or an associate professor for Texas A&M, I think the horticulture department, or botany, I'm not for sure, but I'll try to link up. And I think they have a YouTube channel too. And he was doing, I guess you would call it a class, basically educating people on different things about growing fruit trees. And I already knew about looking for ones that were self-pollinated or needed another tree for pollination, looking at the chill factor, and I had done some research of, it's funny because I watched some YouTube channels and they were saying peach trees don't do well here. Well, I was like kind of shocked at that, because as a young girl growing up here in East Texas, my aunt, number one, had a pecan orchard, and then the neighbor next door had a peach orchard, which every year, I never remember a year that peach orchard wasn't producing fruit. So I was like, okay. And it was all, sandy loam soil, which is pretty much what I have down there where I want to plant and establish my fruit orchard. So we'll just see. I've always wanted to do this, and you have your list of goals. I wanted to get some fruit trees in the ground. The next thing I want to do is get some goats. I don't know when I can get some goats, but I want to get some goats. I've got 3 sections of 100-foot fence that the chickens are in now. They don't need all that. I can take the new row, the 100-foot that I extended out in the woods, because I have nowhere else really to make it that wide for them, and use that 100-foot and be able to move the goats on a daily basis. And then once they get acclimated to around here during the day when I'm here, I can turn them out and let them just kind of free range and let them clear some of these weeds, brush, trees, vines that are growing on the property. So as far as livestock, that's the next thing I want to get. And I know I'm going to have to find some hay and where to keep it for them. But these vines and stuff stay green pretty much all year long. I found that out because they were still green in December when I came. So anyway, that's that. So then I have to change gears too for the travel trailer. I've been doing research as far as what's the most inexpensive way to underpin it, just to keep things from freezing. I know my son, he had a cover on it, and I know I went to Connecticut at Thanksgiving in November and stayed in it, and they usually have, guests and stuff that came would stay in it, and they never put any underpinning on it, but I think I'm going to put some underpinning on it, and it's probably going to be some of that styrofoam board. Yeah. And then finish painting. Oh, dread that painting. That cabinet paint. Oh my gosh. I did get the benches painted. They're in there. And I looked at them yesterday when I went in there to see if they need another coat. I don't know if I'm going to put another coat on them or not. And I painted the cabinet up around the sink with another coat. But that paint that I got for those cabinets, as soon as I opened it up and started painting, whoa, I got one coat on and I got out of there. It was just, the odor was horrific. I mean, the wall paint had almost no kind of an odor to it and was tolerable. This stuff, not so much. So I got to do that. And it's nice. It's cool today. But there's things I've got to get done, getting ready for when it gets cold. And but I got to make me a list of prioritize and do the priority stuff first. So yeah, just wanted to kind of get on here and catch y'all up. And I guess y'all saw my video of my little sweetie. Yeah, it was sad. It was sad. Had I just came home and found her dead, from a natural cause, because that's how most of them. There hasn't been any kind of tragedies or predator attacks or anything like that. But all I'm going to say is when I found her, it was just heartbreaking. Totally heartbreaking in the way that I found her. She was not intact. It was almost like a predator attack, but she was inside the pen. All the rest of the other chickens were fine. So I don't know if, a hawk will usually pick them up and take them off. An owl, I would think, would do the same thing, and with none of the rest of them being attacked. So I don't know. I mean, she could have got hung up in the fence and the chickens attacked her. But it really didn't look like something that the chickens would have done. But they may have. So, yeah, it was, of all the chickens that could have happened to, that one, I mean, every one of them I raised since they were a chick, a day old. So, and I've had them for over 2 years, which it's time to get some more. But she was my favorite. She was Shane's favorite. She was pretty much all of our favorite because she was just the Dominickers. She wasn't a barred rock. She was a Dominicker. And the other two, I had 3 of them. 2 of them died in Virginia of just, natural causes. They got some type of, I don't know what it was. It was like where they couldn't hardly breathe, and they died. But I haven't had any predator attacks, and this one pretty much looked like a predator attack from inside the pen. So anyway, we got her taken care of, and we'll just have to get us some more Dominickers. They're sweet, and I mean, like my blue lace red Wyandotte roosters, they're the best roosters. They're so docile. The one of them, he's getting pretty friendly with me because he's the one who's being picked on by his brother, the boss. And yeah, I mean, you get attached. You wouldn't think things like that bother you as much as they do, but they do. So that's why I did the little tribute video to Sweetie, so y'all know. So I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go try to get some work done. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do today. I was really wanting to get some of the wainscot out of the building down there and try to put it up, because I really don't want to open that cabinet paint up today. You get a headache. I don't want to do that. But I'll find something to do. I always do. So if you like the content, please hit that like, that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And like I said before in the other video, if you have a YouTube channel, let me know so I can go over to subscribe to you. And share your comments with me. If you know anything about insulating inexpensively underpinning on a travel trailer, please leave me a comment. I think I'm going to just go get some foam board and try to do it that way. I think that's probably going to be the most inexpensive way to do it, and probably quickest way to do it. I don't want to put snaps and vinyl. I've already priced that stuff. two grand. I don't want to do that. No, got $2,000 to go somewhere else, not there. But I don't think I'm really going to have to worry about it that much. I mean, unless we have one of those polar vortexes that they got a couple of years ago, I shouldn't have to worry about it. But yeah, and please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And I want y'all to know that I so appreciate y'all coming over and watching the videos, and keep coming back. I'll try to keep putting out good content. And if you want me to put out something else or more weighing on other things, so let me know. I'll do it, because I don't mind filming. I really like filming. That's one thing. I'm trying to build a channel because I want to be able to invest in some better equipment, because right now, I mean, I have a small, it's not a GoPro, it's some other thing my son said, but it's small like a GoPro, but it films in 4K, and I've already found out that it takes forever to upload that. So right now I'm using my phone. All right, people, go out and enjoy the day. Well, just down at the garden, I can see that we got some more okra, right? And there's some that way. Let's see if we've got any peppers, but I'm gonna pick these few right quick and go pick the other ones. They took a while to get established, but they sure have been doing well. Yeah, I mean, that one up there is taller than I am. I just have to look really good and make sure, because they hide in there. And I think we'll leave that one to grow a little bit. I usually pick these ones that are crooked. And let's see. Let that one grow. We'll take this one. And here's a big one. And interesting, October. And still getting okra. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And peppers. So let's see. Yeah, we'll leave that one a little bit. Oh, look here. That's that green chili pepper. And there's some more little ones coming, making. There's some more down there. Let's see what's going on here. The rain did everything good. These are the, let me see if I get it up from hot ones. That size right there is perfect. Well, took a little bit more than I wanted to on that one. We'll leave those on, because I picked some the other day. We'll leave that one on. Check. We got us a nice jalapeno. I think I'll leave it on too. But yeah, that plant is all the way up to my chest, doing really good. This is a jalapeno here, and then another one of those little hot peppers too. Yeah, they're all mixed. And I've got tomatoes. I don't think I have showed y'all the tomatoes. I'll have to walk out and show you. It's kind of interesting that the vines are pretty much full. I think there's one, but when I go out, there's some more over in there. I'll show you on the other side, because those are the ones that are really, really coming on. And it's kind of weird. October. Let me get the gate thing up. Yeah, I was doing a lot of research today about underpinning on the trailer, and yeah, got a lot of stuff to take care of. Look at that batch of tomatoes. So just been keeping an eye on them. May have to pick them before, and then there's, I'm going over the fence, there's more down here too. I don't think I've ever had tomatoes. There's more coming on that have done come this late. All up in here, more tomatoes. Another tomato. These are the Roman. They seem to be doing a lot better. These were the beefsteak, and well, there's one growing right there too. Interesting. There's two of them on that vine. The other one, I don't see anything. I came down yesterday in between the rain and cut down some of the stickery bushes and pulled the netting up. But that's the one that had some big tomatoes that had some of the bottom rot on it. But we'll see. If they don't get red, we'll go ahead and pull them early, and we'll walk up here. And these, I don't know what these are going to do. They're still really doing good. They're the little ones, and blooms all over the plant. So we'll see. But yeah, got pretty good little batch of pepper and some okra. So I've already taken care of the chickens. I'm down here late today. I knew it was going to be wet, and I got a hose over in my barrel. I've got 3 rain barrels. One's there, and one's on the other side of the chicken pen. And I've been using the one up there to, since it has so much water in it, to fill up all the chicken water. So I want to get another one like over there and make some kind of filtration system and get some hoses where I can make that one come down closer to the greenhouse. So if I need water, I've got 2 55-gallon drums of water. Well, when it rains, I may try to do, I don't know, something to get water down there. But since I'm down here, I'll show you what I got. I got me some fruit trees. And I got me, let me put this down real quick. I got a summer gold peach. This is the one I'm kind of not for sure how well it's going to do because it takes a real chill factor. I think in between 700 and something. I got a Methley, if I can even get it, a Methley plum. I got I don't even have to show you tag, a pomegranate. Yeah, that's another one. I wanted one, so I said, well, I'll just see if I can't keep it alive. And this one is a giant nectarine, and then back here is a apricot. Nice looking plants. We'll see. When we went, and I'll try to put a thumbnail of the nursery where we went. It was Sorrel Farms, Bob Wells Nursery. Plants were really good. My sister and I really enjoyed it.